Kombat, based on the popular fighting video game franchise directed by first-time director Simon McQuad. And I'm going to start by saying this, I never played the games. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not into fighting games all that much. I mean, there are a few exceptions like Super Smash Bros. And Injustice, but the whole concept of Mortal Kombat is basically blood sport, but the fighters have special abilities. I have seen the other two live action films and yeah, they're not good. But the video game genre never really had a high bar to begin with. But over the past few years, we had some okay ones like Tomb Raider and Sonic the Hedgehog. The only one that I would consider to be good is Detective Pikachu, but to be fair, Pokemon is more than just a video game franchise. So I'm judging Mortal Kombat as a film critic rather than a fan of the franchise. And honestly, it was another okay video game film. And I was happy with it because it succeeded at what makes the franchise so special, the fighting and the fatality. It's kind of like Godzilla vs Kong, which I thought was okay, but I was still happy with it because it succeeded on the monster stuff. Now, I'm not saying Mortal Kombat has some of the best fight scenes in cinema. That goes to Matrix Reloaded in my opinion. But there were some fights I would have loved to see on the big screen rather than on my tablet. Some fight scenes were rushed, but some of them were just amazing. And the blood and the gore added that edge to it. And I was impressed how each fighter has their own kind of technique and fatality finisher. The one that really stands out for me the most is Kung Lao. Even though I don't know a lot about this franchise, and the film does really try to explain it all in this one film, after watching it, I got to admit I have a better understanding of the franchise and I do want to pick up a game now. The characters are hit and miss. Scorpion is great, but he's only at the very beginning and at the very end. Sub-Zero had that chilling presence to him, get it? But the one that stands out for me is Kano. He's an arsehole, but he's the audience voice piece. He knows this is stupid. Now the main character, Cole Young, who is somehow related to Scorpion but nobody cares, is just so uninteresting and boring, but he's the one that brings everyone together. But the issue is, if you've seen the trailers and the posters, they don't focus on him all that much. It's more advertised as a rivalry film between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and all the other characters like the henchmen or the side characters don't have much backstory or lore to them, which kind of makes them there just to fight. The first 10 minutes of the film is great. I was intrigued of how they set up Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They found a way to take the iconic Mortal Kombat theme and incorporate it into this movie and its tone. This is more of a prequel to the actual main tournament story, but I didn't have an issue with that because I've seen the other films and the tournament plot kind of gets abandoned halfway through. Overall, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat. Yes, it has movie problems like some of the characterization, the editing, the writing, but it's a ton of fun. The fights are beautifully done. It's a step in the right direction, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, the vision and the tone is there. All we need is a better director and better writers. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, share and subscribe. Let me know, what did you think of Mortal Kombat? Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I got your back.